Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Gary Martin. Today joins at Wheatley Golf Club in Doncaster, where I'm going to be taking on a 6 handicap golfer who's challenged me off scratch. I'm looking forward to this match because, you know, for you mid-handicappers out there that see us pros not playing so well and think that you can beat us, I think when you have to play off scratch, it's a completely different game. So we're going to find out today, can a 6 handicap golfer beat me off scratch? As it stands, I'm not telling you the score, you'll have to wait till the first hole. We're teeing off now on the 6th hole, and Dan, he's not, if you're wondering where Dan is, we forgot the tripod, so he's holding the camera. But Dan, it's me first, isn't it?
It is.
So I'll get myself off, you follow, and then we'll lead you into the video. See it. Just short. Sharp. Steady, steady. Ooh. Is it gimme? Is it a gimme territory?
It's a gimme, you can have that.
It's gimme, so that's a free.
Even you don't miss them, do you?
How would you like the flag?
I'll have it at.
Oh. Might have to see that, Dan.
I thought you might do.
Yeah, you've made me put a few of them today. Well done, great putt. So we're all square in the match for the channel, and we've got 180 yards on the 8th hole here. Nice little par 3 where there's nothing for long. So oh, I have as well. That's a pull left, which it's not easy from there.
Flip tree on left.
That's the first bad iron shot I've really hit. But you didn't get much when you zoomed in there, did you?
I got the trees, if that helps.
So remember, guys, we are putting the full scoring of the match today. With a bit more than a 3-hole vlog. Let's see if a 6 handicapper really can beat a pro when it comes down to it. Oh, he's joined me.
I appear to have followed you.
Catching on. It's going to be a bit of a short game challenge, Dan. So it's first time you played at Wheatley, Dan. How are you finding it?
It's lovely. It's very nice.
I did set it, didn't I, before we come. This is a course, guys, if you're passing through Doncaster and you're fancying a game of golf, it's a course that you can play 12 months a year. It's one of them that, you know, it stays dry, everything's kind of dry, greens always stay well. And first time you played it, I can't believe it actually. So you only live within an hour away.
Well, it's not even that, is it? 30, 40 minutes?
Yeah.
I mean, you did say, didn't you, you might want to join after playing it, and you might not be wrong.
Yeah, it's a nice course. Found the bunker there.
Want me to go?
Yeah, and Dan, you're chipping.
Chipping.
We've got some new clubs to talk about as well, haven't we, today?
We've got a couple new clubs.
Well, I don't want to say too much in case Mrs is watching. But we've both got a few clubs. There's a new putter from Scotty Cameron, first of its generation that I've ever seen.
How's it working though?
It's unbelievable. You've actually sold your own one, haven't you? And I had a go at you for that, but actually I can see why. It's a good strike. Be quick though.
Oh, I think it's a gimme, innit, Gaz?
That's not, well, it could be with where you've been putting.
What are you trying to do, release and run or pitch it there?
Well, I don't need to get it, I need to just sort of pitch it, I think where that dark patch is, and let it roll out. Got to be, don't want to damage my new wedge. Spin, 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 spin. Oh, I landed it a little bit too far.
Yeah.
Steady. Oh, I've been a bit loose with them, haven't I, today?
Both been quick on a couple of them.
Do you mind if I finish that?
Of course not.
It's only for pace of play, you know, while I'm here.
Oh.
Terrible. Is that 5?
Yeah.
Oh, that were to bring him level at match as well in the overall score. Unlucky. So it's the 2.5, but it's the plus model. Just shows a little spin round of the back of it, 'cause it's a little bit bigger, isn't it?
Yeah.
And did they say there's more room
MOI.
for error?
Yeah, yeah. Do they call it MOI? A bit more forgiveness for us. For us bad putters.
Slightly bigger version. I was surprised when I saw it, because I just thought it was the 2.5 that you'd gone for. But it's a slightly wider model, isn't it?
It is.
I must say, you're putting well.
It's working so far.
We've just had a top after 9 holes, and there's 2 in it. I'm on 16 points, Dan's on 14. But having said that, Dan, off your handicap, you're pretty much playing to your handicap, aren't you?
Yeah, no, not playing so bad at all.
And I think you'll probably feel like you've left a few out there.
Well, 3-15 never helps.
I mean, mine, I'm certainly feeling like, you know, 16 points with a blob. I've left some out there. So we've got 167 yards. Slightly downwind. It's right in between clubs, this.
What you got?
I've got 8, because there's nothing for long, is there?
No, I think 8's good. Wind's a bit behind.
Let's commit.
In left a bit.
I think it's back left at green.
Enough club?
Yeah, I think so. He's looking a bit left. We're coming off wind.
Back left as well.
If it's first time you're tuning in, guys, we do usually have the tripod, we do usually have shot tracer, but I've travelled down with you today, haven't I?
So you've done the usual and forgot something?
I've left my tripod in the car. Dan's dropped my... Well, Dan's picked me up from garage where I'm having some repairs done, and we've drove down from Sheffield, and we got here and I'm like, oh no, I forgot the tripod.
Better than last time where we didn't charge batteries. So.
Yeah, but these things happen, you've got to keep going, haven't you?
Yeah, I'll have to get you a checklist.
We've definitely saved us worse golf for YouTube, haven't we?
Yeah, long and left there.
But this is real golf. Early in the season where, you know, we're starting to, you know, we can't just bash things at flags anymore. Everything's rolling out a bit more, isn't it? It's taking some adapting to.
This is not my forte.
That wind's a lot stronger than we thought, actually, once we got down here. Could have probably hit them easy. Oh.
I'm not going to bash club.
I think. It's not going to get there. Oh, I just didn't hit through it right. Aren't we making a pig's ear of this today?
That weren't as finest.
I'll stick a mark on it for you.
Try and recover with a welder.
It does become a bit harder game, and I think this is a decent shot. That's not bad, he might be able to scramble a 4. Hit it, hit it, hit it! So close.
Thought
Another
it were good.
bogey.
Thought it were good.
That for the half then, how do you want it?
You can leave it in if you want. Save some time.
Sorry, it's just outside that gimme.
I've heard that a lot today.
Playing, I can't give you too much. Well done, good 4. It were a good 4 in end actually.
Well, it's a duffed one.
It could have been a lot worse. So guys, we're on the final par 3, and you know what, Dan, I feel like we owe him a bit of an apology for golf we played today.
Not been the best.
We've bigged it up to be quite a big match, you know, obviously 6 handicap. You usually play great golf. It's usually a lot better than this, isn't it?
Yeah, but it happens.
This is
Play
it.
well outside.
So, where we are so far, 16 points out, 14 points out.
Yeah.
I've dropped 2 points on the back 9, you've dropped 4. So now a bit of a 4-shot gap. And we've got, what hole are we on? We're on the 14th, so we've got...
150 tip middle into wind.
Do you think you can come back? That's the question.
Easy.
Easy. Well, let's try and finish with a good hole, shall we? Let's try and make a couple of birdies.
Oh, actually hit green.
Or hit the green, that'd be a good start.
No.
So it's 145, uphill into breeze. I think I remember this being a bit of a 2-tier green, Dan.
Right.
It's a difficult one, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got advantage, you've played here.
I mean, you've got that banking behind, but you don't really want to be using it. Right, let's see if we can hit a good shot. Seems long time overdue at the minute. Why is it being so crap on camera today? It's going a bit left.
Pin eye left, don't know.
Do you know what though? There's only one thing we can do, isn't there?
Go on.
And that's just share what we're doing. You know, what else can we do?
Well, no point editing it. We're only human.
Right, this is a little knee-jerker.
What, tight lie over a bunker with no green to work with? Sharp.
Well,
That's
we've done something for you.
might even be a gimme. How do you feel after that one?
I feel a bit better. I feel like, you know, at least I don't feel such a novice. Oh,
No,
it's a bit
it's
too hot. It's too hot. Oh. Pick it up, Dan.
It's not happening.
Lucky. So, 18 holes. What do you think you shot?
Terrible.
Any ideas?
27 points.
25.
Yeah, not very good today.
To my 32. Do you feel like you had it in you?
Oh yeah.
I feel, I'm going to give you an honest conclusion on your game. I feel if you put your game together, you could definitely, you know, obviously compete with a scratch golfer. But what I've seen today is like my knockdown shots are just a little bit better than yours. Yeah. Or, you know, my scramble shots when I've got out of position. They're the areas that I think if you want to compete off scratch, because let's be honest, the good shots have been no different, have they?
No.
You've bombed better drives than me, you've holed better putts than me, you've done a lot of things better than me, but I think the dirty work is where you probably let yourself down a little bit.
I think, as we said, my bad shots are worse than your bad shots.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. So my A game's like your B game.
Yeah. But no, it's been an interesting test, guys, and if anybody else wants to get involved with this challenge, you know, you're more than welcome to come up to Huddersfield, or, you know, as long as it's quite local to Sheffield, I'll come and see you. But you've got to remember on this channel, we don't hide any shots.
No.
And,
what you see is
and
what
how's
you
that
get.
felt for you, you know?
I don't mind because I understand what my game is. I'm not perfect. I ain't good, I ain't bad. I'm an alright golfer.
I don't know whether it does us any good sometimes, but I think it's really important for you guys to see, you know, normal golf and, you know,
This is normal
not
golf.
some sort of made up sort of fairy tale. So it's been a struggle, but I've really enjoyed it. And I'd definitely be up for more of these challenges. I'd love to get you back on.
Oh, I've got you next time.
Just walking into the clubhouse for a drink, and I think I wanted to get a little bit better conclusion than what we just did there by saying I kind of knew the position Dan were in. What I really want to say is I knew the position you're in. You know, when you lose 6 shots, it's a mentality thing. Like I said to Dan off camera there, if he'd have had his 6 shots today, I reckon he would have done a lot better score. You know, going onto that golf course with 6 shots, knowing that if you have a blob or you hit a few bad shots, you've got some shots in bank, you know, to get a few 3-pointers with. I think that's the point I was going to get, is that it's new territory for Dan today. You know, it was a big, you know, challenge, you know, to go out on a golf course with no shots, knowing that if you make a bogey or a double bogey, you're then chasing. It's like a chasing game, and I've been there, so I know what it's like. I turned pro off 3, and I was quite a good golfer off 3. I'd always score like 36, 37 points. As soon as I went to 0 handicap, you'd think that, I might jump to like 32 and 33 points and just 3 shots worse, but it has a worse effect than that, and I knew that was going to happen today with Dan. He usually plays pretty much scratch golf, and he's, you know, 25 points, he's, what is he there, he's 6, he's 11 over, which is, you know, way worse than he would normally do, and I knew that playing off scratch would have that effect on him, and that's what gave me the confidence a little bit going into the match. So hope you didn't think I was being arrogant, but I think that was the point I was more getting at, is that I had that confidence. You know, I was playing in familiar territory, knowing Dan, you know, obviously would, you know, really struggle playing off scratch today. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed that one, and if you are a min handicap golfer and you want to try challenging me, get in the comments. Bye.